Well, Saturday greetings, vinyl community people. It's Mike, MGK Boston, back with a video. My friend Sam St. John, as if we're not all done playing tag out here in the vinyl community. He started another one on top of the Rob Walker thing. There's been a metal one, there's been a blues one, a jazz one. I'm waiting for the polka one. I won't be able to do that one, but I can do this one for Sam. This is Americana, that's his jam. And I had enough here to throw something together. I'm gonna have to cheat on a couple of questions, but hey, I'm participating, right? And supporting Sam's channel, which is, that's important too. So anyway, I better dive right into it. He's got 20 questions here, so I better get going here. So where are we here? All right. So show your favorite Americana artist. All right. That's a super group. So, I mean, they're literally one of my favorites. When I think of the genre, folk rock, whatever you want to call it, this super group, of course, you know, David Crosby, Stephen Stills, Graham Nash, and Neil Young. So 4-Way Street, double LP set, live album. You know it, you love it. There they are. All right. Show an album with a banjo on the cover. Oh, let's see here. Oh, so much going on here. I'm going to find that. Where is it, Colton? I had that here. It's buried in here. Hold on here. I could have been more organized here, Sam. I think I found it. Yes, finally. My God. All right, it's Allison Krauss in Union Station. This one is from 1997. Let's see, and I'll get to that banjo. I dig for this one into the liner notes. Oh, we got a mandolin. And there's the banjo. One of the guys in Union Station, obviously the banjo player. So right there, Allison Krauss in Union Station. So long, so wrong, right? All right, what do we got here? I got to keep looking down at these questions here. Show a great harmony album. Okay. How about this one? A couple of legends right there. One's alive, one isn't. We got Willie Nelson and Leon Russell. This is a double LP set. Studio recording from 1979. Do a great version of here of the Elvis tune Heartbreak Hotel, right? And Stormy Weather too is another good one to look up on this one. So that's a double, and it's one for the road. Great example of a harmony album. Show a favorite album by your favorite female Americana artist. All right. And there she is. Yeah. It's Linda, Tony P's girlfriend. So yeah, right there, and it's called Don't Cry Now. This one, 1973. She does a cover of Desperado on this. Of course, the title track, Don't Cry Now, is great. And Silver Threads and Golden Needles. And there's the beautiful Linda right there. And of course, it's called Don't Cry Now. I mean, is she my favorite? She's certainly in my top 3. So there you go, right? Those are hard questions when you say, is your favorite, right? Unless you have a definitive favorite, right? All right, here's Colton. Show an Americana artist you'd like to see put out an album in 2024. Well, I went a little creative with this one because he didn't say alive or dead, so I'm going to say the legend right there. It's Johnny Cash. This is my favorite Johnny Cash album from 1970. It's simply called Hello, I'm Johnny Cash, right? And you can see all those songs right there. I don't need to tell you how good they are. You know it. I think Chris Profi mentioned this several videos ago. He makes so many videos. I think this was one of his favorite Johnny Cash albums too. So there it is. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Wish he could do another one, but it's highly unlikely. Another album, that is. All right. Show your favorite Americana album from 2023. All right. Here we go. It's Jason Isbell on the 400 unit. It's called Weather Vanes. And I actually, Colton, my dear buddy, yeah, here we are. There's my wristband. I saw him at a new venue in downtown Boston called the Roadrunner last August. So I saw the tour for this. So this is an example of an Americana album from 2023, right? Strawberry Woman's a great track on this. Save the World's another one. Cast Iron Skillet. He did a great version of that at the concert. Really good. All right. Show your favorite acoustic Beatles tune. Well, Don't Shoot the Messenger. I am not a huge Beatles guy. I know that's very unpopular in the violent community to say something like that. It's sacrilegious probably. but I've said it. So it's Abbey Road. It's not an acoustic song, but it's my favorite Beatle that wrote it and sang it, and it's called Here Comes the Sun, and it's by George Harrison. So there's a question I'm cheating on, like I said at the beginning. So there you have it from Abbey Road. All right, where are we now? Show an album with a heartbreaking ballad. Oh, yes. All right, where are we? Here we go. Look no further than the late, great Tammy Wynette, and the song I'm talking about here is It's Our Last Night Together. So the lyrics, it goes something like, it's our last night together before you have to go home to your wife. I mean, come on, right? I mean, that's just hilarious. And it's sad, right? Because it's a ballad, right? And it's a sad ballad. And it's from 1970, and it's produced by the great Billy Sherrill. You ever see his name on anything? It's top-notch producer. All right, the Nashville Sound, right? Tam. All right. Show a song about drinking from an Americana artist. All right. This guy liked to have a pop or two. Late, great Gary Stewart. You know, he's been dead for about 20 years. And the song I'm talking about here, it's called Drinking Thing, right? And, yeah, he was a huge party animal, honky-tonker. This is a collection, if you will. Just the essential Gary Stewart. It's got like, how many songs on this? 20 tracks on this. So there's another drinking tune on here. That's a good one too. She's acting single. I'm drinking double. Yeah, I'm drinking doubles. She's acting single. I'm drinking doubles. Plural. He's having several drinks. All right, Gary Stewart. All right. Show an illustrated album cover. All right, do that. Yeah, I got this one from my friend Steve Harold. Sent me this in VCLT last year. And this is their 4th studio album. The release date on this one, 1997 for their 4th release. And the track on here I like the best. It's a track called Salome. Really good one if you wanted to look up a song. But there's a song by the old 97s. I'll spit that out. There's an example of an illustrated cover. All right. Oh, wait. No, we got one more here. Number 12. Show an acoustic album by a traditionally non-acoustic artist or band. Well, I'm cheating on this one too because I don't have anything like that, but I do have this. This is another one. I could have used this in the Rob Walker thread, a record I have that nobody else does. Thomas Handy Trio from Toronto. It's called Arc. Heavily influenced by Middle Eastern sounds. George Harrison would have liked these guys. There you got a guy playing the tumbola there, or whatever those little bongo drums are, and you got an acoustic guitar and you got a violin. Very unique sound. If you were to look up, and I know it's on, you can look up some of these songs on YouTube. Invocation for JK. I know that's on YouTube. This whole album is on YouTube if you want to look it up. Oh yeah, the best one on this one, Joys and Sorrows. Really, really great. Sorry, I cheated on that one, Sam. All right, number 13, an Americana supergroup. All right, here you go. The Highwaymen, right? So you got Chris, you got Johnny Cash, you got Willie Nelson, and you got Waylon Jennings here. Yeah, so you got a stellar lineup there. They are, right? There's the Personnel, right? And they're the Highwaymen. So the track that opens it up is just simply called Highwayman. That's a really good one if you want to look it up. And the last Cowboy song, that's good too. Example of a supergroup. All right, an Americana artist you never got to see live. All right, how about the first Tom Petty album? It's one of those he'd come through, I'll see him next time. Well, unfortunately, now there won't be a next time. So that's Tom Petty's debut, someone I wished I'd seen live. An Americana artist you'd like to see live that you haven't yet. Okay. No. Matthew Street, he put a cool video together last summer. He went to see them, and they were playing down somewhere on the South Shore of Boston. I didn't go. We were away that weekend somewhere else, but they're on my list of bands to see, featuring the great vocal stylings of Raul Malo. And this is a live album from 1997 right here. And yeah, All You Ever Do Is Bring Me Down. That's a great one. So that's a band I want to see live. The Americana artist you've seen live the most. Okay. I think 5 shows counts. So it's the Fillmore Concerts, the Allman Brothers Band. I wanted to show a live album, and I don't have a vinyl copy of this. I bought this reissue in the early 90s when I was seeing them a lot. And yeah, everybody knows this. I'm not going to do it any justice by rambling about it. There's Greg on the keys on the back right there. So yeah, Allman Brothers Band, artist I've seen the most. Americana artist, right? Number 17, favorite Americana duet. Well, again, these favorite things are subjective, but for today, I'm going to go with Chris and Rita right here, right? So, yeah, so, no, sorry. I got that question wrong. Let me rephrase it. Favorite, no, did I say that right? Well, whatever. I'm saying it again. Favorite Americana duet. So it's example of a song, not just here's two people singing together. And I'm going to go with We Must Have Been Out of Our Minds right there. And I'm sure by the end of the 70s, Rita Coolidge was saying, I must be out of my mind married to this guy because the marriage was a total train wreck. All right. Number 18. Name 5 lesser-known Americana artists. Well, here's another one. I'm going to have to come in short. Only could think of 2, and I've got these 2. Legendary Hank Thompson here. This recorded this album when he was pushing 70 because it's called 7 Decades. And this came out in the 90s. It came out in the year 2000 on High Tone Records. Real traditional honky-tonker. I'd call this Americana, but yeah, it's there he is. All right, and then the other one, Tom Russell, kind of folky stuff right here, and he's got some other guests on this. He's got Iris DeMent is on this, if you're familiar with her. Dave Van Ronk is on this, so it's just a lot of songs telling a story about the man from who knows where right there. And those are 2 out of 5, Sam, for lesser-known Americana artists, okay? So show the Americana album, show the first Americana album you owned. That was probably going to be, and I already covered it, darn it. Yeah, this was the first one I ever owned. I got my questions screwed up. And this was CSNY. I bought this. You can see this is a Canadian pressing. I bought that in college. So, And no, so your favorite Americana artist should have been this one. I'm going to go back to question 1. It's Jerry Jeff Walker. There's Viva La Tralingua. There he is. He's riding high. Simply Jerry Jeff. And a man must carry on. It's a double live right there. So there's one song I'm missing here. And where is it? Yeah, show your favorite acoustic cover song. I'm all over the place here, but what the hell? I'm getting through these 20 questions. This is actually number 5, and I missed it. My writing was so small in these notes, it's just a total disaster. But the song on here I'm talking about is Poncho and Lefty. Track 2. And you can see here that's written by Townes Van Zandt right there. So that is a acoustic cover song, or one of my favorites actually. Love the original, and I love this cover by the beautiful Emmylou Harris. All right, so a little confusion there, but what the hell, I got through all 20. And yeah, so number 20 here, I have to nominate someone to do this challenge, right? Who will it be? Well, how about, let's do my friend Gary over at Physical Format Rock and Roll. He loves doing all these tags, man. I want to give him some homework. So yeah, there you go, Gary. You have fun with that one. And like you do always have fun in your videos. So sure you got some of this. Maybe a bunch of Americana chicks, man. You can do that too, because the females are well represented over at the Physical Format Rock and Roll World Headquarters. All right, that's going to do it. Sam St. John's Americana tag. I'll put a link to Sam's channel below and his tag that he did to kick all this off. He's got a lot of participants so far. So very good, Sam. And that's going to do it for me on a Saturday, and I'll have to see you next time.